Hi, I'm Lee at Iridium. Hope everyone's doing okay. So today I'm going to look again at overlooked and underrated bands. Another one in the series of the A to Z of heavy rock and metal. So we're up to G. Pretty cool. So I've got 4 bands I want to talk about today, 4 artists who are outstanding. You may not have heard, you may have heard, but some people may not have, overlooked, underrated bands. So, number 1, Gathering of Kings.
Tears follow laughter, joy and disaster. This life was built to last and stand the test of time. From this day we live forevermore. Over the trees where the eagles fly. Over the rainbow, our love will stay alive. Under the sea where the heroes die. Under the moonlight, love will stay alive. We'll stay alive.
So this is absolutely brilliant. Out of Sweden. So it's like a project created by Ron and Nina Dahlgren. Hoping I'm pronouncing that correct. And what they do, they get together the top musicians in Sweden. A lot of them probably not heard of, but some real talent. Musicians, vocalists, guitarists, whoever. And they've got 2 albums out now. First Mission, released 2019, and Discovery 2020. So you may actually get another one this year, hopefully. And if you want to know what the music's like, it's AOR, melodic rock and heavy rock at times. Like I said, multiple musicians. They've got a main songwriter, which is Victor Olsson. And he writes the songs for this project. And, sometimes when these projects get multiple musicians, especially multiple vocalists, it's not for me sometimes. But this is just so solid all the way through. So if you're into your, like I said, your melodic hard rock, this is the one. Next up, Good Hugh.
Teeth are dirty again. I'm waking up to run before I face the hurt again. I'm breaking now and running for my life. I don't need your sympathy. Don't react to my lack of prosperity.
So, John Goodhue, amazing artist. I actually reviewed this album last year, and it came in my top albums of the year as well. So John Goodhue plays all the instruments and the vocals on this. What an outstanding musician. What you get is 1 album, In the Ashes so far. That's what it's called, In the Ashes. 8 tracks, and it's melodic, sort of more modern sounding heavy rock, if you like, sometimes metal. This is written, recorded and produced as well by John Goodhue. So what an amazing talent. He's actually opened, he must have had a band together at some point. He opened for POD as well, massive in America obviously, in the Christian metal side. Like I said, this is melodic, got loads of hooks all the way through it, but it's got a modern edge as well. Reminds me, if you want to, look at bands to relate to, a little bit of Alice in Chains, Metallica, and definitely Alter Bridge. So if you're into those bands, check out Goodhue. What an excellent album from that artist. Looking forward to some more from him. So, next up on my list, Girish and the Chronicles.
I can't stop this feeling. It's not in my hands. It
Now, some people may have heard of this band. I think they're going to be huge. You know, in what way you can be huge as a rock and metal band these days. I think these guys are going to go far. I really do. So, 2 albums so far. Had an album out last year, Rock the Highway, which I reviewed. And it's one of the top albums of last year, easily. Now, these guys are from India. Now, I know that's a bit unusual, but man, they just smash it out of the park on this. It's melodic, heavy rock, sometimes metal. One of the most amazing singers you'll find these days, and the band are just absolutely amazing. I believe they're going to be signed to Frontiers very soon. There was a big push from fans, you know, they should be on Frontiers, they need to be noticed more. And Frontiers put a little, you know, teaser on a post yesterday saying they're going to be signing a band from India. Well, this is the only band I've heard this good from India. There might be a lot of other good bands out there, but these are, if you watch this channel and you like some of the stuff I've suggested so far on this A to Z of overlooked and underrated bands, check these guys out. Absolutely amazing. And last on my list for the underrated and overlooked is a brilliant vocalist who's not with us anymore, Ray Gillen.
Winter's come, winter's coming, gonna leave it all behind. Summer breezes fill my mind, fill my mind. Oh, yes, they do now. Winter's coming, gonna leave it all behind. Summer breezes fill my mind, fill my mind. Oh, your love is what I need from you. Oh, your love is gonna keep me warm through the winter storm. I give it to you, baby. Give it to you now, mama.
So he actually passed away in 1993 from an AIDS-related disease. Very sad, because he had so much to give in the music industry. So he's probably best known, he was in Badlands with Jake E. Lee. He also done a stint in Black Sabbath way back when Glenn Hughes left the band, I think, and he came in for a bit of the tour and some of the stuff. If you want to check out some of the stuff that he sang live, I mean, they're not great recordings, some of them, but you can catch some stuff on YouTube with Ray Gillen on vocals live with Black Sabbath. And man, he's one of the vocalists that could do, one of the few that could probably do the Ronnie James Dio. You know what I mean? He could cover the Ronnie James Dio stuff and smash it out of the park. Honestly, what a brilliant vocalist. What a shame. So powerful, amazing, powerful voice. I had to give him a mention. He would have had an amazing career, I'm sure. Just one of the best voices out there, without a doubt. Check out Ray Gillen. I mean, I know people know about him, but sometimes he's overlooked because obviously he was only here for a short time in the music industry. But what a shame. Another great vocalist lost, you know. Anyway, thank you for checking this out. So I'm hoping you'll find some new bands, some new music in my A to G. There's been plenty so far. And I'm loving this, like I keep saying, loving this series. Let me know if you haven't heard of these bands and you like the sound of them. So check them out. See you next time.